everyone, doing a video here on the Chrysler Pacifica 2022 model year. This is the gas version, not hybrid version. So if you're watching this and looking to purchase a basically a 2020, 2021, 22, 23 Chrysler Pacifica, stay tuned here. The vehicle itself, the chassis, engine, everything is basically the same. There's nothing that has been changed whatsoever in this vehicle, other than the infotainment center right there, which is very nice. It's very clear, it's very crisp, really nice detail in terms of that. But let's jump into it. I mean, that's one of the pros I'm going to go over. I'm going to go over a couple other pros and cons of this vehicle now with 70,000 miles. So it has 70,000 miles on the vehicle, and I'm going to go over basically the pros and cons and my thoughts so far on the vehicle. So let's jump right into it. Let's get the cons out of the way. And folks, if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below in the comment section. Happy to answer any questions you may have on this vehicle. And I'm open ears to provide that feedback to your and answer your questions. So let's jump into the cons. Over the year, over the years, and also the amount of miles placed on this, and it's not that old. The transmission itself is not the smoothest. There's a lot of when it's trying to change gears, it's trying to sometimes find it, and it has difficulty finding it. With the 70,000 mile mark. So if you're looking for the engine of this vehicle to last long, I'm kind of concerned about it, because I don't think it's going to last that long on this vehicle. And if you look at the consumer reports, or if you look at other type of agencies that do review this vehicle, they also do have questions and concerns on reliability. So, and I don't doubt it either. So the engine itself, it's the transmission itself, it's not really holding up that well in the 70,000 mile mark. So there might be some issues down the road with that. MPG, let's go ahead and then swift here into the MPG segment. This vehicle does get a lot better highway miles than city miles, of course. I've been averaging around 24 miles per gallon. Let's go ahead and zoom in right here. So you can see right here, 23.7 miles per gallon I've been averaging. And that's because it's highway. I've been doing a lot of highway driving with this vehicle. If you're going to be driving a lot in the city, just expect that number to go down to the 19 or 20 miles per gallon. So it's not the most fuel efficient minivan, especially right now with the Toyota Sienna, which all Toyota Siennas come with. They all come with a. They just come in hybrid. They don't come in gas models. So they roughly get around 35 miles per gallon, city and highway. So you're getting a huge jump on that Sienna in comparison to this minivan. And the Sienna does have a lot of room. You can be able to see right there. So its vehicle itself. In terms of comfort, I noticed that the suspension itself, in the beginning, used to be quite comfortable, but now the suspension is very wobbly. Even in the beginning of the vehicle, it was very floaty, boaty, like most minivans are. I think nowadays the minivans are not as floaty, boaty as Chrysler Pacifica. They have a little bit better handling and whatnot, but the handling on this vehicle is not the best. So in terms of consumer confidence driving this vehicle and maneuvering it on situations that you may have to avoid, this vehicle, I'm very worried that it would flip over or roll over, unfortunately. So I think they could be able to work on that for the next generation of this, which should be coming out within the next year or two. But this vehicle, in terms of handling, is very floaty, boaty. There's not much feeling in the steering wheel. It's somewhat good for I guess straight line highway cruising, but again, if you're in a situation that you need to get out of, it's very difficult. I think the confidence level goes way down. in terms of comparing it to other minivans. So right now, that's the gas mileage. So the cons are the handling of the vehicle, in terms of the engine, transmission, and also the MPG. There's a lot more fuel efficient minivans out there right now, and really beat this out. But the thing that this minivan really excels at is getting a hell of a deal on it. These minivans right now are going for pennies to the dollar. So I mean, I want to say pennies to the dollar. I mean, you can get really good incentives and deals on this because the model's been out for over 3-4 years now. So it's not like something new and fancy. It's been out for a couple years, so you can go to the dealership and really get a deal on these vehicles. And if it was me going back at it, I would get the plug-in Pacifica Hybrid. I think that one gets a lot better gas mileage. And this in general, I think the vehicle is this better tuned. Now it doesn't have the stow and go. Stow right on the bottom of these middle seats, they go inside for basically. Look at this guy. This truck is trying to go over. Look at this guy. You got to be very careful driving here because people are not cognizant. They're in a rush. They're in a rush to get out and go around, and you got to be very careful when driving. But in terms of comfort, I think the comfort's there. I think a lot of the minivans also do. I think that's a pro of this vehicle in comparison to the Honda Odyssey, which actually, funny enough, there's a Honda Odyssey right in front of us right there. The Honda Odyssey has a little bit more of a sporty drive. You can feel the road a lot more. It's something that folks that want a minivan, but this guy's trying to be very careful. Sometimes people don't put blinkers or hazard lights to make you aware behind you or behind them that they're turning, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, those are some of the the items that I wanted to review in today's video. If you guys have any questions, feel free to post it below. It's a pretty easy, straightforward review here. It's a simple vehicle. Again, reliability con in terms of transmission and whatnot, but in terms of the room, in terms of the engineering of the stow and go, and the room that you get in this Pacifica is absolutely amazing. The standard features you get for this vehicle is absolutely amazing. You got a lot of different features like lane centering assist, parking assist, auto stop and go, start push button. But nowadays I think all vehicles have that and more. So with that said, comment down below, press the like button, subscribe for more videos. Thanks.